Alright, so a little bit of work has taken place since we last shot some film. The floors have been prepped. I removed the tack strip and the staples, and also our toilet had a leak, so I had to remove some subfloor, add a little bit of blocking to the trusses in the basement, and then lay a new piece of subfloor. Also, we have laid our cement board. And right now we have a very stable surface to adhere our tile to. A couple of the tools that I have a sponge for wiping up the mortar that gets on top of the tiles. I have a bucket of clean water that I'll refresh every so often. I have a spray bottle that I'll mist the Duroc with before I actually start putting down the mortar. Obviously I've got my handful of spacers. Got some knee pads. I cannot tell you how important it is to have knee pads. And I gotta give a quick shout out to Hart. I am really enjoying this quick attach trowel set that they have. It has a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch square trowel, and then a 3/8 by 1/2, I think, square trowel, a notching tool, and the grout pad. So it was like 20 bucks. I mean, you can't hardly buy half the tools for that amount. But anyways, that's a little aside. Alright, first let's talk about the mortar. I only mixed up half a bag, so 25 pounds, and started off with 3 quarts of water, and just kept adding a little bit of mortar at a time until I got the consistency just right. Now the consistency that you're looking for, the best way I've heard it explained is you want it to be like thick peanut butter, so that when you get some mortar on your trowel, it doesn't fall off, but you can shake it off. And that's what I have right here. It's pretty easy to spread. If it gets too thick, it is definitely not easy to spread. I'm going to just, there we go, mist this section with a touch of water, and then slap on some mortar. That was way too much, but anyways. Now I'm gonna flip this guy over. I want my cut end towards the wall. So, right there. And drop them in place. And I want to move it back and forth. And towards this row, and then away. And back and forth. And go ahead and scrape up this excess. So now I need to clean out from between this tile. So I have a couple of options here. One thing I do is I use those little spacers. But you can also just kind of angle your trowel a little bit in between the two tiles. Obviously, you need to make sure that the edge of your straight edge is clean, and that you're also not laying it down on any debris on top of the tiles. Otherwise, you will never have your tiles be level. Well, at least your straight edge will never say that they are. And one thing I like to do is, from lots of woodworking, I have a pretty good feel for when things are in line with one another. So I just put my hand over the two joining seams to double check first. Now, before you place your spacers, a good thing to do is to push the tile in, okay? Because when I let go, I don't know if you can tell, but the tile wants to come back this way just a touch. So if you push the tile in and then pull it away to place your spacers, then the tile will want to squish back to its previous position, and then you'll get a nice consistent gap.